Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we will be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between LNG and T1 during the quarterfinals of Worlds 2023. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Zika 6, so they're going to look for an all-in.
Zeus has the ulti, a bit extra movement speed. We're looking away from the flank drag. Quick flash out to safety. Instantly just going to ult for the extra movement speed. Now the damage coming through from the Gwen. Tarzan looking to follow up the flash in. Zeus still living for now, but first blood on the top side for LNG as Zika cuts him down.
He hides his positioning, but it means that Zeus had to stay around because with that cannon, it was going to be a freeze. Owner will start up the Dragon on the bot side here, though, so we'll see if LNG has anything to say about it.
Really well done there by LNG. It's using the fact that Zeus really wants to get that wave in. The adaptation from Tarzan to, instead of going back, up towards that topside gank. T1 will be able to pick up the Dragon, and I do think that the fact that Zeus still had his teleport available.
He has every 20 souls, 15 AD, 20 range, 10% crit chance. So it's going to feel good every time you hit one of those breakpoints as Carrier. T1, 3 members in the area, ready to set up. Scout on the flank, however, going to look for the shove. Is going to manage to catch only Zeus in the meantime. Baker still standing strong. Shockwave getting good damage down. T1 quick to force the fight. Zika not powerful enough to force that one through. T1 taking one and might just turn right back to the Herald.
And T1.
So the Orianna is more than 1,000 gold ahead, and the Herald's now going to get dropped.
Yeah, Herald's going to come crashing down here, only going to further extend Faker's lead. As you can see on the bottom of your screen there, Scout doing what he can to just push everything back, but now they might just go in for the counter punch. Scout pulled away, forced to flash out to safety. The Herald still connects. Now Faker going to be in trouble, but again, there's no follow-up damage here. Orianna just sitting pretty. Thank you very much, Tarzan. That was terrible. And now what the hell? T1! They're living rent-free in the heads of LNG. They have a timeshare there, and they're just now cashing in.
And usually LNG feels like the communication there between Scout and Tarzan just not on the level it needs to be.
No, absolutely not. LNG are looking nervous in game 1 here. And if you can... So, having that Banshee's Veil actually has incredibly high value. Not only against the hard all-ins, but against, even just having that MR is pretty high value. So I agree, people, very, very critical of these really defensive builds, but maybe in this case it works out because you've got a lot of damage on this T1 team. Some of them earlier on, but they're just going to play the map. They're going to try to get as much gold in the pockets of their carries as possible and attempt to be ready for this soul fight, which is very likely to be game deciding. Because already on it, and T1 are coming, so the fight is going to be on.
Have to be careful about locking themselves in the pit. Keep your eyes on Guma if he gets to the back line. Owner now stepping forward. Dragon Soul stolen, and now it's Guma Yushi looking to tear through the entire team. Goes golden right to the back line. Zeus continuing to step up, but Zeka needs to be the difference maker. Zeka needs to hold on, but there are too many members free firing into the Gwen. Zeus stands strong on the back side of the fight, taking down so many members on the side of LNG.
And Zika tries heroically, but it's not enough. The steal comes commandingly. The only carrier ends up going down.
Busan erupts as T1 claim the soul, claim the ace, and claim the Baron. And you have to think they've claimed game 1 as well.
An incredible start to this. Hook not quite going to connect there onto Owner. He could feel the wind on his backside, but T1 just barreling down the bottom lane.
And honestly, it's just been a tough one for LNG because you lost topside around these engages at Herald, around this engage in mid lane. Your bot lane in the 2v2 doesn't really stand much of a chance. You're perma pushed in. So even once this Blitzcrank got out of lane, there wasn't much recourse for him. And T1 on the push. Zeus may be in trouble.
Zeus off to the side, but LNG has to be careful about overcommitting. Zeus still just taunting them, teasing them. Blitzcrank, can the hook come out? Cataclysm locking him in. They will connect, but he pulls him back. Apotheosis! Gumayushi ascending to godhood in that moment as LNG are torn to shreds. T1 too far ahead. They make it look effortless.
It's a clean ace for T1. Baker shockwaves the minions just to speed up the demise of LNG. The Korean fans erupt here as T1 gonna claim game number 1.
Busan will not be silenced yet. Incredible.
These were some of the best highlights from the Worlds 2023 quarterfinals matchup between LNG and T1. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.